There it is. Everybody's involved now. What's up, TikTok? I see y'all piling in here. If you're seeing this live right now, then you are a college football fan. That's all there is to it. That's the way the algorithms work. If you're seeing this, you like college football somewhere, or you like football in general. What's up? Who's everybody root for? I know my peeps are about to be piling up in here anytime. What's up, Carol Norton? SK, welcome. Oh, I wish I could include everybody in the stream. TikTok, you guys are separate. Don't have my TikTok stream key yet. Facebook is separate. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, what is up? You guys are all a part of the party. You get to see the cool overlays and everything. TikTok's over here off to the side being too cool for school. We will be getting that TikTok stream, though. I can feel it in my bones. What's up, everybody? Go Cats! You mean the kittens? Meow. Just kidding. Just kidding. Everybody pumped for the game? Anybody think it's going to be close? Is one team going to get blown out? I may or may not record a podcast while we go here, too. Let's go ahead and get up and Garage Band. 82.9% chance of UT getting the dub. Anybody disagree with that? Cats. Hell yeah. Thunder, 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 cats. The problem is, I mean, most of the time Tennessee and Kentucky's respectable. The fans are, at least. I mean, I got no problems with it. Like, I mean, Kentucky, y'all got some bomb-ass fried chicken. I mean, you got literally Kentucky bluegrass. Hello, that's like literal grass and music. Ralph Stanley. I got no problems with it. I'm respectable until people get up in here and start talking some of that bullshit. Then I start coming from the knees. Hope it's not a total blowout. This game is scaring me. Ooh. Scaring you from the Vols standpoint or from the Kentucky standpoint? What do we think? We got any game predictions, guys? Any game predictions? I need to rearrange some of my windows here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I ain't really done much streaming this week, guys. I do apologize. Ain't that I don't love yins. Just had a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this game is scaring me. Vols for life. Just hope they don't get the big head. I don't think Heupel's going to let that happen. Heupel is it don't matter. It don't matter. Who cares? We're up by 30. It don't matter. Let's get it done. I don't think Heupel's going to let it happen. I just don't. At least I hope not, but we'll see. Kentucky got a pretty good defense. They feel like we can shut it down. Vols think we're unstoppable. Can you blame us? We haven't had a whole lot of issues this year. Hey, fucks go Brandon 011 was at the UK game last year when Tennessee squeezed in. Cats can't manage that tempo. Drew, what's up, Josh? I just talked to you yesterday, buddy. Hey, big fella. You're going to follow that up with you got a pretty mouth, boy. Just kidding. Go Vols. Ooh, yes, we got a nice mix today. Hey, buddy. We got a combination of Kentucky fans and Vols fans. Believe it or not, I've been drinking more on the streams. I've not even been drinking today. This is just high on life, baby. You seen the score to the Ohio State game? Ooh, no. Picture me intrigued. I'm gonna pull it up on my screen. I've already got 7 windows, but what's another one? Hopefully the Vols can win 2 in a row and make it another one. That'll be 8-0. Ooh. Let's see. Football scores. NCAA. Guys, if the Vols win today, I get $78, by God. People thought I was crazy when I said we was going to win 8 games. Put in $150. I'm going to net 78 if we win today, so it's going to be a good day. Ooh. Ohio State 13-14. I've been saying that they better watch out for Penn State this whole time. As a matter of fact, I got money in on Penn State today to cover the spread. Been saying, man, Ohio State ain't played nobody. We'll see today. Ain't talking shit about Ohio State, but they just ain't playing nobody. Unless you think Tulane is like good. TCU is shocking right now with West Virginia. Just hope we come out swinging. I guess I need to click see more. I also have money on West Virginia spread as well. Nothing against TCU, but then West Virginia boys, they just built different and they at home. Tillman is back, but I'd still go to Hyatt, dude. Hyatt is legit, but the only reason he's been balling out is because Tillman's not in. I think Hyatt is going to go off even more, though, because there's going to be a lot of attention focused on Tillman. Do I think he's going to be 100%? Nope. But he's going to be good enough to be a decoy, which is something that Kentucky also has to plan for today. What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter? I see y'all up there. I see y'all creeping. You ain't commenting because you think you're the only ones, but we got a nice little groove going in here on TikTok. By the way, guys, there's been a little miscommunication, but Jalen McCullough and Cedric Tillman are back today. If they're not, then I'm going to write a scathing email to ESPN because they said it today on game day that they are both going to be back. I put it out there. WBIR put it out there. I trust my WBIR, my WVLTs, by God, and they said that they was back, so I trust them. But a lot of people said, no, he got cleared, but he's still going through some shit. He ain't going to play. But according to ESPN, they are both playing today, baby. Who's pumped? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good. I'm going to get like a shirt made with like, I don't know if y'all have seen my, it's my logo where it's me, but I look like a Simpsons character. I'm going to get like that head put on a shirt with my podcast logo, the Little Tangerine Show. And I'm just going to put like in all caps in like a speech bubble, we ride it on, bitches. We are blue, white, and we'll see what's happening. Hyatt is a dragster. He is a dragster, but, dude, his route running ability is how he gets separation, dude. I mean, I think his route running is underrated. Ooh, hell yes. Hit me with all that orange and white. I love it. Me and Theo Vaughn going to the Vols game, dude. Theo Vaughn. That iconic clip of him dousing Heupel in Gatorade after the Gators game will forever live in my head. I'm not going to lie, I honestly didn't know who Theo Vaughn was until this year, but I've watched a couple of his videos and stuff. He's pretty funny. But yeah, say hey to him for me. Digging the mullet, know what I'm saying? The game is a long time away. It makes me so sad. I know, bro. Listen, guys, never have I ever in my life wished the NCAA football, the video game, was back. It's supposed to be back next year, but with the Vols doing this good, I've been just bricked up like all year, like used to. I just sit there and play, I just sit there and play NCAA football until it was game time. All this winning and excellence has just got me bricked up. Can't do anything about it either. Hey, Drew, go Vols. What's up, Band Moms Rock 23? Thank you for coming back. Ethan, dude, I always love when you're in here. You just load me down with likes. Makes me feel good. Josh, you watching with the lady or you flying solo dolo? She watching too? Y'all sharing the thing screen? If not, you're all I need. I've had you longer, in my heart, but obviously if this could become a family thing, that'd be good. We need an NCAA. Oh, dude, yeah, I know. I forgot about the NCAA basketball game. I still have the last two remaining newest games for, I think it's like PS3. And I've really thought about like firing up the old PS3 just to play NCAA football, but I hadn't got around to it. But yeah, I would absolutely love to have a basketball game as well. Why isn't the Vols number one? Ohio State don't play anyone. Georgia only been playing weak teams, flying solo. Tennessee just don't get that respect, man. I think everybody's still wanting to see what we do. In their mind, they think Bama was a fluke, even though we think that we legitimately just beat Bama. We just don't ever get that respect, dude. And I think it's where we've not been good. People think it's a fluke. They're waiting on us to lose. Georgia arguably was, you could maybe say, a fluke last year. They haven't won a natty in so long that I think that they were maybe underrated a little bit last year. But yeah, even I was watching Game Day today. That's what I do. Is I just wake up and stroke it to Game Day and SEC Today on Saturdays. But that's what even Desmond was like, "Hey, dude, I think Vols are number one. I think they're you can't touch their resume. I think they're number one." Kirk is coming around, but I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, we should be first. Aren't they bringing out a new football game? Yes, next year, NCAA football 23, I believe, is coming out. I am so pumped. See, I like that. We are the only team that has beaten 4 ranked teams. Actually, are we up to 5? Pitt, Florida, LSU, Bama. Yeah, it is 4. Technically, UT Martin was ranked 14th in Division II. They were actually ranked in Division II, so technically it's 5. A lot of people don't know that. If we lose to Georgia, that would be a good thing. It's a good thing from the standpoint of like I can declutch my sphincter. I've been just absolutely, I've been just nervous this whole year. If we do lose to Georgia, I'll kind of be like a little bit like, okay, we finally lost one. If we're going to lose one, it needs to be Georgia because I think we can still maybe make the playoffs if we lose to Georgia. Honestly, though, I think we got a good shot against Georgia, though. I've said it all year. Do you think Jesus ever made come? I mean, he was a man. I think he produced it. If you listen to or read the Bible, though, I think he abstained from all that. So I don't know that he ever actually went through with that. But as a human being, he technically had the capability of producing it. So I don't know if that's what you're looking for. If a chicken had lips, do you think it could whistle? What about that? Y'all think if a chicken had lips, it could whistle? Going to be 5 today. I believe so. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Let's get some Kentucky and some Vols people in here. Do you need to come in here? Okay. My wife don't like to be on camera. Ohio State honestly hasn't impressed me yet. Georgia is going to be nuts. I agree with you. Ohio State has not played anybody of note up to this point. Today is their first test, and as of right now, it is 13-14 at halftime. They were struggling a little bit in the first half last week against Iowa, whoever they're playing to. Am I watching the game? No. Unfortunately, I can't bring you guys into the stream with everybody else, so I keep you guys on my phone. If it was not for me streaming on my phone on TikTok, though, I would have it pulled up on YouTube TV right now. But I have like a makeshift desk, office, whatever in the kitchen, so that's usually where I set up at. I'm big. I'm just more comfortable in the kitchen. Do you know why chickens don't have lips? I don't know why they don't have lips, but I think that a chicken, if it had lips, could 100% whistle because there's other birds that can whistle and they don't have lips. So And it's showing. I don't remember. Oh yeah, and it's showing. I mean, yeah. I'm looking at the game right now. 13-14 Ohio State is down to Penn State at halftime. I put money on Penn State to cover the spread, though. We'll see. I mean, like I said, dude, they've not played anybody up to this point. This is the first good team that they've ever played. And actually, I'm going to go over to my notes for today. So here's the key stat. I think Ohio State has only allowed 5 sacks all year. That is the fourth fewest in the nation. Penn State, however, has had 15 sacks this year. In James Franco in the James Franklin era, he is while he has been at Penn State, there's only one game that has ever been decided more than a touchdown between these two teams. I thought that was interesting. So the entire time that James Franklin, the Penn State coach, has been there, there's only been one game against Ohio State that was decided by more than a touchdown. I feel like that's interesting. Vols going dark. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, y'all look, I mean, I've got orange on my shirt, but look, I went dark mode. I don't know if y'all noticed, but there is a power T on that hat. This is my dark mode hat. What y'all think about that? I was hoping Vols would beat Kiffin for SEC championship. It might still happen. What did I do with my SEC standings? I always keep 30 windows open. It still could happen. Bama's in first, 4-1. LSU's right behind them, 4-1. They play next week, I believe, or this week. I think it's next week. Mississippi State 3-1. They're still in it. Or Mississippi State. Ole Miss is still 3-1. So still very well could happen. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen there. We'll see. I don't like baseball. I mean, the Vols are good at baseball. I like the Braves. I enjoy baseball, but unless the Braves are on, I don't watch much. Ohio State is hot garbage. They're definitely. I think that they're overrated. People, and especially my close knit friends group, have I said that to one guy, one of my buddies, and he just thought I was absolutely nuts. I was like, dude, I'm not saying they're bad, but who have they played? I mean, who have they played? As a Penn State fan, how? I don't remember what I said before that, but are you asking why I put money on the spread? How much money are you betting on the Georgia game? Let me see if I can pull up the FanDuel. And I will let you know. I've had bets in since last week on the Georgia game, believe it or not. I've had bets in since last week. I need Ohio State to lose and Florida to upset Georgia. I bet Florida on the spread. Neutral site game. Georgia's been struggling a little bit. I don't know. Florida's got nothing to lose. They're terrible on third down defense. They are absolutely garbage on third down defense, but I think they're starting to hit their groove a little bit. The only reason why I think people think that Florida sucks is because, I mean, you look at Josh Heupel, new coach, and already just absolutely killing it. Billy Napier, also a new coach, not quite killing it. Let's go Vols! That's what I'm saying. Any farts in the tank, brother? No, I ate a light breakfast. I'm feeling pretty light and fluffy right now, but we did eat pizza for lunch, so that is coming. Austin, what's up? Let's look at the old bets. So, now this is just on FanDuel. I've got other ones on BetMGM. I've got a 3-leg parlay: Penn State plus 15.5, Florida plus 22.5, Tennessee negative 12.5. I've got the over on 37.5 on Ohio State, Penn State, 36.5, Oregon and Florida, Wake Forest, and Kentucky, Tennessee, all essentially over 34 to 38 a game. I've also got what I call a scratcher, which is Penn State. I took the spread on Penn State, Iowa State, West Virginia, Florida, and Texas A&M, which right now Ohio State's not doing good, but Oklahoma's been sucking it up. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to find specifically Florida, Georgia. I've got 30 right now combined on Florida and Tennessee. Got 25. Okay, this is this week. 25 on over 63.5 and Tennessee money line. Got Tennessee spread 10. Another one with the spread and the over 10. Let me see. Tennessee at Georgia. I took the Tennessee spread at 25. I also took the Tennessee spread against UT Martin and Georgia at 15. So like 35 or so on Georgia. That's about where we're at. I put 50 on the Vols to beat Bama, and that one paid out pretty nice, 117. We got any betters? Any betters in here? Dr. Funkenstein. That sounds like a guy I want to talk to. We got any score predictions, guys? Any score predictions? Scroll on back up. I always prepare for these. I keep notes locked and loaded, baby. Although I might try to move the old laptop just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Daddy for Life 777. Welcome back. What's everybody doing today? Everybody going over to friends watching it? Are we watching it at home? What are we doing? I am going to be going over to Cassidy. What's up? I'm going to be going over to some family's house today, and we're going to be hanging out watching the game. Looking forward to it, actually. 57-42 Tennessee. Ooh, that is definitely very possible. Last year was 45-42, I think. I got it in my notes. Yeah, 45-42. So if Kentucky matches that and Tennessee plays like they have been, totally possible. No way Sucky scores 40 on us. That's what I'm saying. Listen, here's the thing, guys. Last year, we only had the ball for 14 minutes, and we put up 45. Here's the thing. You watch any of the sports shows, the sports talks, you watch, I've started getting suggested videos from Kentucky podcasts. Everybody's like, no, you got to run the ball. You got to keep the ball out of Tennessee's hands. You can't let them get the ball. That's how you beat them. You just don't give them the ball. Keep it away from them. Listen. 14 minutes last year. Actually, it was like 13 minutes and 53 seconds. Something like that. 14 minutes and we put up 45 points. Now, here's what's dangerous this year. We've been slowing the ball down this year, ladies and gentlemen. Like last year, everybody heard about it. Oh, they're snapping the ball 7 seconds. They're snapping the ball in 7 seconds. They're the fastest team in the nation. They're the fastest team in the nation. Well, the thing is, we started slowing it down a little bit this year, and we are actually as efficient, if not more efficient. Last year, you could argue that it was, we were a bit gimmicky, fasting the ball, fasting. hiking the ball fast, moving fast. Oh, they're so fast. I mean, you could argue that we were gimmicky, but this year, not only are we fast, but we're efficient, ladies and gentlemen. That is dangerous. Like, to be honest with you, we may keep the ball away from Kentucky more this year. Like, imagine, like, so I've been looking at time of possession all year, and just about every game, we're about 50% on time of possession, which is insane. So if you think about the fact of, like, okay, look at the teams that's put up a lot of points on us. Bama, I mean, former Heisman, hello, very good. Hello, maybe best running back in the nation as far as skill set. I mean, that's just my opinion. But, like, if we can score fast and efficient, but then wait until there's like 10 seconds on the clock and then hype it real quick, I mean, and we can keep the ball away from the other team while scoring very fast, and they can't get any substitutions in, that is lethal, dude. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen this year. Everybody talks about how elite, Kentucky's secondary is and their zone coverage is, and I think that they are. But man, I'm excited to see what happens. And we got Cedric Tillman and Jalen back. I mean, shit, that's lethal. 45-24. I like it. 55-17 for the Vols. I would like so. I hope we squash them. Kentucky fans have become outrageously cocky this last few years. Well, we have too. A little bit. Guilty. But, yeah, I mean, we have too. But, I mean, at the same time, who shut us down yet? Everybody says we struggled against Bama, but it's like, bro, arguably we smoked Bama, dude. Like, from the standpoint of putting up 52, that's sexy. Thank you for the follow, Adam. Y'all are hitting me with them follows, them likes, all that orange and white. I love it. Yeah, exactly. We got Tillman and McCullough back. I don't know if y'all heard that. People on my page has been saying all week, like, no, they're not back. It's not official. ESPN today on College Game Day said they are back. Yeah, but Kentucky doesn't have the history MTSU even has. You ain't wrong there, brother. I see Levis running for his life all night. Our defensive line is definitely underrated, I think. I didn't necessarily plan on it, but I might rock and roll and record a podcast while we're on here, guys, because I thoroughly enjoy stuff like that. This is the pre-show podcast. Feel free to throw out, or not podcast, the pre-show, pre-game stream. So feel free to throw out, sports guesses, score predictions, stat predictions. Throw it all out, baby. I want it all. I'll gobble it up. The secondary can just play average. This game will be a blowout. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Tennessee greater than Kentucky? I believe so. Their offensive line has had problems all year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. They balled out against us last year. Ain't nobody going to deny that. I'm actually going to move y'all to a different position that is more conducive for me taking notes and also reading my screens. I see y'all floating around on Facebook and TikTok, or not TikTok, Facebook and Twitch. Y'all ain't leaving no comments. You think you're the only ones up in here? We got TikTok rocking and rolling, baby. It's rocking and a rolling. What is that on your head? This is my gaming headset. This is my all black Tennessee Vols hat. I threw on my headset because I'm debating Just go for it. There's times where I will pause the podcast. I'll stay live the whole time, but there's times where I will pause the podcast. So you guys are getting a little bit of extra than what the podcast will be. But if you jump in or have to leave or whatever, you can always go back and re-listen to it. Dude, my notifications are... Every time I go live, man, I always start getting a bunch of notifications. Are you going to go live after the game? Yeah, tonight's going to be weird. I think you gave me a gift, maybe. Not sure, but I appreciate it. Tonight's weird, though. I'm going to go watch the game with family. And then, so the game starts at 7. I have a 3-year-old daughter, so my plan is we're probably going to leave at halftime, so I'm not going to stream at halftime like I normally do. And then I'm going to try to get back around 8:30. And then I may just go live while the game's still going on. Oh, thank you. Throwing some footballs my way. Hell yeah, 6 footballs. Is that how many touchdowns the Vols are going to get? But yeah, like I said, I will go live like I normally do, and I'm going to try to shoot for going live around the same time. Honestly, it's just going to depend on when halftime is, how quick we get back, and how quick my daughter goes to sleep. Oh, man, hit me up with the footballs. 12, 13, 14. So that's 20 total. Is that we're going to have 20 touchdowns? I like it. Appreciate that. Concentrate on Tennessee. That was the word I was trying to think of, but as I was reading contract, I was like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Nothing like the Great Smoky Mountains. By God, you were right. I got a couple of them outside my window. We're not all the way in the Smokies, but we're getting there. Ha ha ha. I hope. I mean, I'd be cool with 20 touchdowns. All right, y'all, we're going to record a podcast while we do this. Again, we're loosey-goosey, but we're going to go for it. So I'm going to do the intro, and then I'm going to come right back to y'all. I'm not leaving here, though. I just mean my attention's going to be focused away from it. Ooh, I missed the mic you sent. Appreciate that. This is the longest day ever. I know, we've got so spoiled playing in prime time. Okay, here we go. I know y'all are getting the weird view where my ear pops out, but I like to be able to, when I do this, I can't tell how loud I am. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Bow, chicka, bow. Okay, we're good. We're working. All right, hey guys, what is up? Big Drewski here. You're listening to the Little Tangerine Show. We are also streaming live, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and then we got TikTok. The TikTok is popping off. We've had I don't even know how many comments so far. Everybody's pumped up. We got some respectable smack talk going on today. It's been good. It's been great. Great day for Tennessee football. Looking at the scores right now, Ohio State is down 13-14 as of right now against Penn State. West Virginia is keeping it close against TCU. Syracuse is losing to Notre Dame 21-7. Ooh, Notre Dame's been struggling a little bit this year. We got a lot of great games today. Let's go back to the comments on TikTok. Go Dogs! Go Vols! Ooh, do you root for someone else? Or I think you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan, hoping that you guys and us win. What do you think our score will be against Florida? Ooh, our score referring to Georgia. I honestly think that Florida's either going to win close or Georgia is just absolutely gonna waylay them. I did bet on the spread though, so for the sake of me not losing money, we're gonna say, I don't know, dude. I mean, if Florida brings the sauce today and they just play their absolute face off, although RIP Vince Dooley, I think Georgia's going to play hard for Vince Dooley. Ooh, score prediction. If Georgia wins, so I'm going to say if Florida wins, it's going to be, I think if Florida wins, it's going to be 34-28. I need to write this down. Actually, I'll come back and listen to it later. If Georgia wins, Like I said, if they win, I think they're going to spank them. So if Georgia wins, I think it's going to be, I'm going to say, and this might be a weird score, but I'm going to say 38-21. If that happens, I still win money, but I don't know how that game's going to go. I'm just throwing stuff out. The only reason why I'm not showing a little bit more respect to Georgia is, I mean, they've struggled against teams that they should spank. Florida is a team they technically should spank. So I don't know. They've struggled. So we'll see. We'll see. My school made me play punter and running back. Dude, you're freaking beast if you're doing both of those. Let's go, Big Orange. That's what I'm saying. TikTok, all these people that's live right now, welcome, welcome. We are recording a podcast right now. If you hop in later and need to leave, you can always go back and listen to it later. Again, name of the podcast is The Little Tangerine Show. Let's get into today's notes. My upset watch, and I put this out between my friends. I did not, however, give it out on social media. My upset watch, and this is what I said beforehand. I'm not saying this just because it's happening right now. My upset watch is Penn State, West Virginia, Florida. What was the other one? Michigan State. I think those were. Oh, and Texas A&M. Those are my kind of upset watches. I think those teams all have the potential to do some upsets. I did bet accordingly. So if anybody says that I said this after people started struggling, I got the receipts, baby. Let's go back to the comments. Go Vols! Let's go, Big Orange. I got to bet Georgia versus Florida in 17. Ooh. Probably wouldn't be a bad one. Watch Tennessee struggle with Kentucky. If we struggle, it's going to be a shootout like it was last year. And if it's a struggle win like that, then I will try to control my emotions all game. If West Virginia loses, it's not an upset, my guy. You don't know football. Well, they're favored to lose today. Based off of the betting odds. So that would make it an upset, my guy. So, yeah. Let's go back to the notes. Today, Kentucky is going up against Tennessee. Kentucky's ranked 19th. Tennessee is ranked 3rd. We pretty well all know Tennessee's defense is going to let up a bunch of yards and a bunch of points. Can Kentucky outrun us, however, though? That is kind of the question. Josh Heupel, second-year coach, is going up against Mark Stoops. This is his 10th season. All are at Kentucky. Mark Stoops' overall record is 64-55. Josh Heupel's overall record is 42-14. That is not bad. This is his second season at Tennessee right now. He is 14-6 at Tennessee. We do have Cedric Tillman, and we do have Jalen McCullough back. That is reported this morning on ESPN's Game Day. That is not my opinion. That's what ESPN Game Day said. So if that is wrong, don't get mad at me. Let's go back to the comments. Tennessee is getting one of their wide receivers back today. Yep, Cedric Tillman. Ooh, thank you for the footballs, man. You are killing it. TCU is an undefeated team. West Virginia struggles with West Virginia. Both bad teams. Doesn't matter, man. West Virginia is still favored to lose. I don't know what to tell you. Still technically an upset. Notre Dame is beating Syracuse right now. Hell yeah. I didn't bet on that game because I didn't know how that one was going to go. Going back to the notes on Kentucky, some strengths for both teams. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me slow back up here. Let me scroll back up here. So, overall outlook, Tennessee leads the rivalry 82-26 and has tied 9 times as overall. Tennessee has won 34 of the last 37. There's been some amazing close call games as of here lately. 2001, number 6 Tennessee beat Kentucky, who was unranked, 38-35. That was on a 44-yard game-winning field goal by Alex Walls. In 2004, number 15 Tennessee beat Kentucky 37-31. Tennessee was actually down by 8 in the fourth quarter. Rick Clausen, who was the starting quarterback, anybody remember him? That was Casey Clausen's little brother. He was the starting quarterback that game. The Vols ended up winning on a 12-yard touchdown run by Gerald Riggs with 38 seconds left. 2007, number 19 Tennessee won 52-50 on Kentucky. There was 4 overtimes. That was against Andre Woodson. Looks like we had a little internet problem there. Looks like you guys are back. So, again, 2007, Eric Ainge also threw 7 touchdowns in that game for a school record. Then, of course, last year, 45-42, Tennessee and Kentucky were both ranked. That's pretty badass. The amazing thing about that game, like I said earlier, dude, the Vols only had the ball last year for 14 minutes. 14 minutes and put up 45 points. That is lethal. Hooker and Levis both threw for over 300 yards. The total yards was Tennessee had 461, Kentucky had 612. Passing yards, Tennessee had 316, Kentucky had 387. Rushing yards, last year we had 145, Kentucky had 225. Average yards per play, Tennessee had 9.8, Kentucky had 6.2. Again, that's going over some stuff that happened last year. It's going to be a good game. Ain't nobody saying that it's not going to be a good game. I think a lot of people think that the Vol faithful is just completely overlooking Kentucky. I don't think that's it. I mean, we are favored. We feel pretty comfortable. We know Kentucky's a good team. I'm not going to talk shit about them. However, do I feel confident that we can win? Yes, but this is a great, unstoppable force meets an unmovable object. Tennessee's offense is sexy, luscious, efficient. Kentucky's defense, I mean, they're good. They play some daggum good zone defense. They also play zone defense 42% of the game, which we don't see that very often over here in Big Orange Country. Let's go back to the comments. Let's go Vols, let's go Big Orange. I love those orange and white hearts. I appreciate that. That's nice. Tennessee is in the house running these TikTok streets. That's what I'm saying. We are running the TikTok game. I'm looking at my screen over here. Unfortunately, I do not have TikTok. You guys are not included in the stream with everybody else, but I'm looking at YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, and it just ain't popping as much as my YouTube or my TikTok crowd. I know y'all got the weird little view of my ears sticking out. Sorry. I like my pirate costume. This beard, let me tell you something. This beard goes with anything and everything, baby. This right here don't just happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm coordinating with my balls, all black. Kentucky worries me. Easy 7 p.m. trap game. If it was at Kentucky, I think that would make it a trap game. With it being at Neyland Stadium, however, I don't feel that it's a trap game. Joey Strunk says Ohio is struggling. Yes, they are. They're actually playing a football team today. That's they're gonna have to bring their A game today. Thank you for the follow, Joey. Go Big Blue Nation. Let's go Kentucky Kittens. Just kidding. Hello from Maryville, Tennessee. What's up? I appreciate that. Oh, my bad. I thought it was there. We good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if with it being at Neyland, I'm not as worried. Now, if you want to say South Carolina's a trap game, that's possible. It is a way. Big Blue Nation in the house. Welcome. I will keep it respectable as long as you guys keep it respectable. Mr. Clean, what's up? Off question, but how do you feel about App State? App State's always been one of those teams that I've rooted for, actually. When I was younger, we were on vacation heading to, I think, Outer Banks, and we drove through Boone, and I seen all the Appalachian State banners and stuff, and I was like, wow, man, I like that. The Mountaineers logo looked cool to me. The colors looked cool. Everybody was walking around all these banners and stuff. I'm like, Appalachian State. Well, we live next to the Appalachian Mountains. That's pretty cool. And that was back when they were Division II. And I always kind of liked them, always kind of rooted for them. I actually
This is true. I actually have a App State hat upstairs in my collection of hats that I wear that my wife always kind of complains about because, like, I literally leave them everywhere. But always liked and respected App State. I remember them upsetting Michigan back in the day. Yes, that was. I was in high school, and me and a buddy of mine, he was a hippie, knew absolutely nothing about football, stoner kid, and he's like, Appalachian State, Appalachian State, we're gonna win. That was like the only team he knew of for some reason, and he rooted for. And so he's like, yeah, Appalachian State. And I was like, oh, yeah, man, they're going to win. Like, just kind of being stupid. And they did win. It was amazing. I think Michigan was ranked like somewhere between second to fifth. That was pretty good. Going over some strength and weaknesses in the Tennessee Kentucky game. Tennessee, looking at the strengths. Tennessee does not need a lot of time to score. They only had 14 minutes in last year's win. Actually, it was like 13 minutes and 53 seconds. Last year was kind of a bit of a fast, gimmicky offense, if you want to call it that. Like, that's all you heard about was a 7-second offense. We were snapping the ball on average every 3 to 5 seconds and all that. Um, to be honest with you, I think that, yes, we do still play fast, but we are way more efficient and we slow it down. So we may actually be able to keep the ball away from Kentucky a little bit this year. What do you think about that? This year, the Tennessee offense has slowed down and remained just as efficient. Last year, however, average time of possession was 24 seconds. Or no, I'm sorry, 24 minutes and 24 seconds. That was average time of possession. We were the fastest in the NCAA as far as getting down the field, scoring, punting it, whatever, getting rid of it when you look at time of possession. This year, it's actually slowed down a little bit. Our time of possession is 26 minutes and 16 seconds. That is the seventh fastest in the NCAA. So we've slowed it down a little bit. Another thing that I think is impressive is we have only punted the ball 14 times this year. 14 times. That is insane, dude. We've only punted the ball 14 times and we have played 7 games. Last year, as a total, we punted the ball 45 times. So we're already on pace to punt maybe half as much as we did last year altogether. That, to me, proves that we are more efficient. Again, we're averaging 2 punts per game, most of which has come in garbage time when we've got our fourth string quarterback and all that in. We punted 0 times against Florida. We punted 1 time against Bama, and we punted twice against LSU. Keep in mind, we won that game pretty good at LSU. Looking at the strengths for Kentucky, again, they play very good defense. Their defense is good. They excel in the zone defense. You're going to see that a lot today. A lot of cover 2 with some zone. They play zone about 42% of the time. I think both defenses do have underrated defensive lines, so we'll kind of see how the teams pair up as far as that goes. As far as weaknesses go, guys, we all know, like Tennessee's defense, we're going to give up some points. We're going to give up some yards. It's going to happen. Now, we're going to see where the difference is with Jalen McCullough coming back. That's going to be nice. And we also have Cedric Tillman back, so that's a win-win. Now, you guys may or may not realize this. Everybody's been talking shit about our defense all year. We are depleted, okay? We lost our defensive tackle, Savion Herring, and our linebacker, William Mohan. Both of those were starters. We lost them right off the rip at the beginning of the year due to being dismissed from the team because of behavioral issues. Our starting cornerback, Warren Burrell, who, according to the coaching staff, is a big portion of the leadership of our team. We lost him. He's been out since the Florida game, which was our second game, I believe. And he's on injured reserve. He's out for the season. He might come back for the playoffs, but we'll see. And then obviously the big news, our safety, Jalen McCullough, got arrested on charges of assault. He's been out since the 4th game, which was before Bama. We are getting him back this week, though, so that will be nice. let's go back over to the comments. Didn't mean to forget about you guys. Going back over to the comments. Which high school? Go Admirals. I went to Gibbs. That was where I went. Home of, like, I don't know, a bunch of country singers. Kenny Chesney, Morgan Wallen, Ashley Monroe, and then Trevor Bain, who was a NASCAR driver. I think he still is. Go Vols! That's what I'm saying. Garantano Bay. Garantano, man, that was a rough stretch of Tennessee football there. Highly touted dude came in, was supposed to help us be like, the change we needed and going into the future of the success of Tennessee football, and it just never happened. I think he ended up like Washington State or somewhere. I don't know if he's even on any like practice squads or anything, just to be honest with you. Bradenville, what is up? Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Y'all are hitting me with likes, follows, gifts, all that stuff, man. I freaking love it. I always love that. If you guys don't know, by the way, we are recording a podcast while I'm live streaming. The podcast is not going to include as much of the comments, but if you want to go back, if you hopped in late and you want to go back and listen, you can on the podcast, or if you whatever. Either way. Hey, babe. What's up? They upset Texas A&M this year. Who's that? I was covering a lot of ground there for a second. Talking about Kentucky? Kentucky upset Texas A&M? Let's look at their schedule. Oh, you talking about App State beating Texas A&M? I want to know, can you show me? No, they didn't. App State upset Texas A&M. Okay, I was wondering. Like I said, I had Kentucky on the brain. That's why I was a little confused there. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. All right, let's get back into it. According to the matchup predictions, Vols are favored 82.9% to win, leaving Kentucky with only a 17.1% chance to win. Let's look at weaknesses of Kentucky. Will Levis, everybody's talking about how he's a good quarterback. I know that he is. He's, runs that pro-style offense and all that. However, this year, he is only averaging 217 yards per game versus SEC schools, okay? In the last 11 SEC school games that he's played, the last 11 SEC opponents, he's only thrown for more than 250 yards one time. That was against us last year. So, again, it's like he's not getting a whole lot of yards, but he does play well against us. He put up, what was it, like 370 yards, I think, last year. I quoted it earlier. But, yeah, so, again, Kentucky, their defense is good. Nobody's going to disagree there. They feel like they can lock us up. Let's see, going back to the Levis yards. Kentucky last year had 387. I think Levis had 370, though. Now, Levis has been hurt this year. So, I mean, he's not played every single game this year. So, I don't think you can look at Kentucky's record as like a straightforward indicator of how this game's going to go. But again, the Vols, number one offense in the nation, arguably. That was on, I think ESPN was talking about it earlier, about how we are. I think we're first in overall offense, first in scoring. Pretty sure. Another couple stats for yins. Kentucky has not beat a top 5 team since 1977. Again, Jalen McCullough and Cedric Tillman are back. Kentucky has only allowed 9 completions this year for 20-plus yards. So again, they don't give up the deep ball. They don't give up very many long passes. Tennessee has 26 completions and 11 touchdowns at the 20 plus yards. That is number one in the nation right now. So again, we're number one throwing the deep ball. They're pretty good about defending it. You could make the argument that, I don't know, we haven't played anybody or whatever, but we have like the most ranked wins out of anybody though. So Kentucky has allowed 24 points or fewer in 11 straight games. Tennessee leads the nation in scoring and total offense. Kentucky has 32.2 seconds per play this season. That is the slowest in the nation. Tennessee has the ball 21.1 seconds per play. That is the fifth in the nation. Again, we've slowed down our pace a little bit. That's made us more efficient. So when we slow it down, we're just as efficient. It's not that we still don't play up tempo, because we do. It's just now, instead of us running up, getting set, hiking the ball, we'll stand there, look at the coach, and then boom, turn around and hike it real quick. We're just as efficient, but we have slowed it down a little bit. So what does that mean? That means that last year we had the ball 14 minutes. Maybe we creep up more towards 20 minutes this year. We keep the ball out of Kentucky's hands a little bit more. I don't know. Looking at some head-to-head stats here. Now, keep in mind, Will Levis has been hurt a few games this year, so these are a little bit skewed. But Will Levis, 114 completions for 1,635 yards, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Hendon Hooker, 137 completions, 2,093 yards, 18 touchdowns, 1 interception. Of course, he is a Heisman candidate. In the rushing category, Rodriguez Jr., which I thought I heard somewhere, he may or may not be a game time decision on an injury, if I read that correctly. I could be wrong. 72 carries, 5 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jalen Wright, 85 carries, 405 yards, 4 touchdowns. Obviously, we all know Hyatt is also a Heisman candidate. He's been balling out. 40 receptions, 769 yards, and 12 touchdowns. His touchdown reception total is higher, like Jalen Hyatt's touchdown reception total is higher than Kentucky has as a whole team. I mean, that is ridiculous. His receiving total, just him alone, is also more than Georgia as a team and a lot of other good teams. Let's go back to the comments. Aren't we the fastest team back to the line? I don't know that they have a specific stat for that, but we're averaging 21.1 seconds per play. That is the fastest in the nation. Now, last year, I did read a stat earlier that we have slowed it down a little bit. Let me see if I can find that stat again real quick. Last year, our average time of possession was 24 minutes and 24 seconds. That was the fastest in the NCAA. This year, we're about 26 minutes and 16 seconds. That's the 7th fastest in the NCAA. Kentucky, again, their time of possession. No, that's not right. Hold on. Kentucky, I just quoted it a minute ago. I think it was their. Yeah, Kentucky is averaging 32.2 seconds per play this season. That is the slowest in the nation. So, again, you've got 2 total offensive strategies. You've got some defensive strategies that are different. Mark Stoops this morning on College Game Day basically said, look, we're not going to change the way that we do things versus Tennessee. We're going to come out, do what we've been doing, and we plan on getting the job done. Heupel, I don't know. We were throwing some trick plays in last week against UT Martin. Fant come around. I think we tossed him the ball, handed it off to him. He ended up throwing it for a touchdown. Heupel's got a little bit of trickery, a little bit of misdirection, some read option, and all this stuff going on. Like I said, it's going to be a good game, dude. I'm excited. I think that we're going to win. I don't know that I ever gave out my official guess as far as what I think the game score is going to be. I do have quite a bit of money on Tennessee today. Let's go back to the comments. I don't think Kentucky can keep up scoring with us. We just to make key stops. Agree. That's the thing, dude. I mean, like with us, you can't punt. If you punt, you're only giving us the ball back to do something else with. I mean, again, we have only punted. Let me scroll back up to my notes. We have only punted, what was it, 14 times? I'm so organized with my notes, but sometimes I can't find stuff. I don't remember what I did with that note, but I think we've only punted 14 times this year. We punted a total of 45 times last year. So again, much more efficient. 14 times. Thank you, man. See, I should have just asked y'all to help me out. See, I like to do deep dives on this kind of stuff. I take notes each week. So a lot of them I bring back, like Georgia struggled against Kent State 39-22. They only beat Mizzou like 26-22, 33-0 against Samford. So some of these stats I kind of keep in my mind or whatever, but each week I sit down and I do a deep dive on the stats and try to have some of that stuff ready for y'all. So some games that we have coming up. Let's go back to the notes here as I'm looking. Ohio State is the third quarter just ended. Ohio State is 16-14 against Penn State. So they are winning by 2. Notre Dame is winning against number 16 Syracuse 24-10. TCU is up 28-24 over West Virginia. So some other key games we have that affects the Tennessee Vols. Florida and Georgia's playing today. World's largest cocktail party. That is at 3:30 for those of you who were watching. Georgia's obviously ranked number 1. That is a neutral site game, so we'll see what happens. Back to the comments. Chris Dean, Dyersburg, what's up? The Bus 36. Go Vols! That's what I'm saying. Okay, hating on my dogs. I ain't hating. I'm just spitting some facts. That's all. I'm interested to see how they do against Florida. Obviously, we played Florida. I think Florida's gotten a little bit better as the years went along. They're struggling. Don't have anything to lose. I could see Florida playing Georgia close. Will it happen? I don't know. Will Georgia spank them? I don't know. But I am interested to see what happens with that game, and I will be watching that game because I'll probably be off here by there. Georgia will be ready for us. Yep. I think they will. I mean, against Georgia, like it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. But I'll tell you right now, I was scared coming into the Bama game. I'm not nervous against Georgia. It's not that I think that we're going to win or that we're going to get spanked or anything like that. I'm just not nervous. Like it is what it is. I think that we can beat Georgia. Their defense is good. They have struggled on the offensive side of things a little bit at times. So I don't know. The main signature win that they have is against Oregon. That was the first game this year. Oregon's still ranked. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen, but I think that I don't know. I'm just not nervous about it. I am nervous to play Tennessee this year. That's coming from a Georgia fan. It's finally going to be competitive. Either way, no matter what happens, I think we should just be happy that Tennessee's at least going to make it competitive. We've taken on everybody's best and survived 100%. 100%. I'm so close to 14K. Love ya. 14,000 followers. And yeah, 28 days ago, I think I was hovering around 1,000. I'm at 3,000 something right now. Hey, from Western Kentucky, what is up? We are recording a podcast right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go back and listen to what you didn't hear before, it's called The Little Tangerine Show. It is about the Vols, but I like to mix some stuff in. It's not can our defense stop Georgia, it's can their offense keep up with ours. Go Vols, 100% agree. Hold strong, 420, what's up? I 100% agree with that. I mean, here's the thing. Everybody says that the Tennessee Vols fans have gotten cocky. Um, I don't so much think that it's we have gotten cocky as so much as like, I mean, can you blame us? Like literally, we've went up against some ranked teams. Every week we're told that we're going to lose. Oh, you guys ain't going to put up 20. They're going to shut you down. Oh, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. And none of it's happened since. So it's just like, I mean, that's why we're confident going into these games. It's like, I mean, everybody keeps saying that we should lose and we haven't yet. So good luck today. It's going to be a great game. I 100% agree. I mean, Kentucky's a good defense. We got a good offense, so we'll see what happens. If we lose close, everybody's going to have the blueprint, I guess. Just be happy. Tennessee, not a dumpster fire, but the trophy coming right back to Athens where it belongs. We'll see about that. Georgia's got to stop struggling against teams that are not in a Power 5 conference. Georgia has the best defense in college football. Well, that best defense let Kent State and Mizzou put up 22 on them, so we'll see how that best defense goes up against the number one offense in the nation. Go Big Blue. Is that Big Blues in Kentucky or Big Blues in Michigan? If it's Michigan, I'll say, hey, I'm kind of right there with you. My wife's grandfather is from Detroit, so Huge Pop Wrestling, what's up? Stop this recording here for the podcast. Some other games we got coming up. SEC matchup, 4 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time. Mizzou, who is unranked, is at number 25, Carolina, or South Carolina. South Carolina kind of sneaked up in the rankings a little bit. They should handle Mizzou, though. Obviously, Kentucky and Tennessee's playing late. Michigan State is at Michigan today, 7:30. Michigan State is one of my potential upsets because Michigan State always plays Michigan close. Number 15, Ole Miss is going down to Texas A&M to play at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That one might be a good one. I don't know. Texas A&M's been sucking it up. They got a great home crowd. Ole Miss is coming off of a loss. Can they keep up in the West? What's going to happen? I don't know. Texas A&M's 1-3 in SEC play, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Yes, sir, Kentucky. I got no problems with Kentucky. Like, I'm respectable until people start trying to trash talk, and then I start coming for the knees. I really don't have any issues with Kentucky, though. Georgia has struggled against Power 5 teams this year. They've struggled against teams that are not in the Power 5. Kent State, a lot of y'all probably don't even know where that is at. I'll give you a hint. It is not in Kentucky. Kent State, 33-0 versus Samford. Who the fuck is Samford? Nobody knows. Our defense has a couple games with shutouts. Against Samford. Should be a shutout. Number one offense doesn't mean shit when you can't stop anybody else. By God, it does mean something if you put up 60. We just have to outscore you, Cowboy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Tear your own damn stadium down. Hey, baby, we're paying to rebuild it. Dude, everybody in Knoxville knew that them goalposts was coming down, baby. That is the symbolization of new things happen. What is a wide world of sports is going on here? What is a wide world of sports is going on here? It sounds like you've been doing a little bit of day drinking is what I think's going on here. That's what it seems like. Security Girl 98, what's up? Talking Tennessee and Kentucky, SEC. Do we think there's going to be any SEC upsets? Let's scroll back up, see if Ohio State figured out how to play. Struggling against Penn State, 16-14. They are winning, but it's only by 2. Notre Dame, who's been sucking it up, has They're up on number 16, Syracuse. West Virginia is keeping it close with TCU. We shut out Vandy also. I mean, you shut out Vandy and you shut out Samford. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's good, I guess. LMAO, too much day drinking. That's what I'm saying. We've tore it down before, but we just rebuild it. When we rebuild it, we do it better and bigger. That's what I'm saying. SEC school. A&M maybe Ole Miss. That stadium's rocking, dude. A&M. If I was never a Tennessee fan, I don't know that I'd be an A&M fan, but either way, I would like to go see a game down there. It'd be rocking. The only bad thing about next 2 weeks is I have to listen to Gary Danielson. God rid of CBS. I don't know what you're trying to say at the end there, but yes, Gary Danielson. He strokes off Bama so hard, dude. It's so hard to listen to. Yeah. Somehow he figures out a way to stroke off Bama whenever Bama's not even the game he's commentating on, which is crazy. Who hasn't shut out Candy? Right. Tennessee, by God, is actually talking about doing a orange and white checkered Neyland at Vandy Stadium this year just to be like, y'all heard about that? We're actually trying to checker their stadium orange and white. Wouldn't that be crazy? Vandy being the home team and us checkering their stadium. I mean, shit. We'll see how Georgia does today against Florida. I mean, if they absolutely just dog walk them, pun intended, then I mean, maybe Georgia just struggled at the beginning of the year. If they barely pull it out against Florida again, I'm going to be like, I don't know, man. We'll see. We will see. What's up? Is the connection on here still good? I'm showing good connection. It's not getting laggy or nothing, is it, on y'all's end? That would be pretty cool for y'all. Yeah. 100%. It's not official, but they're talking about doing a nightmare checker tonight, doing black and orange. That would be legit. I don't know if anybody's going to the games today, but that would be legit. Nighttime game and a orange and black checkered. That would be pretty cool. What do y'all think about them daggum blackout unis? That's one thing I am super pumped about is the blackout unis, dude. I've been calling for a black helmet like all year long, baby. I've been calling for a black helmet like before we ever even did the original black jerseys. And when we did the black jerseys, the first time I was like, why are we not doing a black helmet? When we did dark out mode last year, I was like, why are we not doing a black helmet? I don't get it. Like, it would look tight. It would make that orange pop. When I was in high school, my senior year, when I went to prom, my date wanted to have like a lavender purple-ish type dress, and she wanted me to match her. Well, I did like black suit, black undershirt with the lavender tie and the lavender vest. Just made it pop, dude. And ever since then, I'm like, dude, Tennessee should do a black helmet. Like, and they finally did, and it looked just as sick as I imagined. By the way, I was a main proprietor of wanting to do an orange helmet this year, orange helmet with the white stripe and the white power tee. And people said I was crazy, whatever. And then we finally seen some pictures of it. And it's like, oh, dude, that does look sexy. Did y'all see on my page or have you seen the pictures? Apparently, a player has leaked a picture of the locker room where it shows the black helmet and the orange helmet sitting next to it. Is it a scam? Is it a conspiracy theory? What's going on? I don't know. But I also heard, now this is complete hearsay, but I did hear that there was some people saying that the dark mode uniform is the second of three alternates that we're going to use this year. So I don't know. Maybe we pop out an orange helmet against Georgia. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, dude, those uniforms are sexy. I love the smoky gray uniform alternate, but these all black uniforms are sexy, especially if we do a nightmare checker in Neyland, black and orange. It's going to be freaking awesome. I don't want an all black helmet every time. We're back in the comments, by the way, if you're listening to the podcast later. Touchdown Penn State. Ooh, does that mean that they went up 21-16? That'd be pretty good. Blackout is awesome. You want a black helmet. So again, I'm not saying we switch to black every single time, but like doing an alternate every now and then, hell yeah, I'm great. I absolutely love it. I hate Oklahoma or Ohio State. Yeah, I think everybody does. Go Vols! Tennessee might get ranked 2 if Penn keeps this up. Fellers, I've got money on Penn State covering the spread, but I've told all of my buddies, and no one wanted to listen to me. Ohio State overrated. They've not played anybody. I'm not saying they're not good, but they've not played anybody. Watch out for Penn State. As I said earlier, I don't remember if I said this on the podcast, but I did say this earlier in the live. Penn State versus Ohio State. Things to note. Actually, I think this is the only stat that you need to know. Since James Franklin has been at Penn State, there's only been one game that's ever been decided more than one touchdown. So the final score, there's only been one game that's been decided by more than one touchdown. Ohio State's not played anybody this year. Penn State is playing at home. They are playing good. I think their only loss is Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. Michigan's ranked 4th. James Franklin has the entire fan base re-energized. They feel like they're good again. They feel like everybody's forgot about, the whole diddle and the kids scandal that went on back in the day. They're feeling good, rowdy, rocking, and everybody wants to knock off Ohio State. I've said all year, well, at least the last few weeks, that Penn State has everything rolling for a great upset. I also think that Florida has everything rolling for a great upset this week. They've played a little bit better as of late. They got nothing to lose. It's a neutral site game. Georgia's looking ahead next week to Tennessee. There's a lot of things going there that says that might be an upset. I don't know. Let's go back to the comments. I agree. Go State. I can't stand Ohio State. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about the orange helmet, dude. Go to my page when you decide to leave this live and look at some of the videos. There's one, if you scroll down a few videos, where it shows the side by side. If you do a flat orange that matches the jersey, dude, it would look tight. Also, if you do that at an away game with a white jersey, would look awesome. Actually, right now, it is 20-16 Ohio State. Or sorry, Penn State is up 20-16 right now. Good afternoon, buddy. Go Dogs. Good afternoon. Dogs can, I don't know. I don't think a dog is going to match up well against a gator, but we'll see. At least in real life. Touchdown now for State. I'm assuming you mean Penn State. Georgia not looking past Florida. We'll see. I mean, if they do spank them, then it's going to make next week's game pretty good. If Florida keeps it within, I think, 21 points, that's going to mean very good for my betting spreads. So we will see. But yeah, tonight, night game, Kentucky versus Tennessee. Nightmare at Neyland. It's going to be awesome. Everybody's going to be pumped. I'm excited. This is a very influential week as far as SEC and the top 5 goes as well. Right now, Ohio State is struggling against Penn State. If they lose next week, Tennessee, Georgia is going to be 1-2. I think most likely. It's going to be awesome. Facebook, TikTok, or Twitch, all you guys, I can see you hanging out, looking, watching. You're just not responding. Say hey. I'm over here talking to TikTok. They got it rocking. I see y'all hanging out in there. I don't know why y'all see this. Now, if you want to watch the total replay of all this, go to my Facebook page at Big Ladrewski. That's where you can watch all as much of the stream as you want. We're at an hour, 57 minutes, and 30 seconds right now. 23-point spread. I took Florida on that spread. I also took Penn State on the spread, and I took Tennessee on the spread. Everybody thought I was stupid for taking the Penn State spread because, hey, they're the highest powered whatever. I've made a lot of money this year. I put $50 on Tennessee over Bama. That was 117. I put, I think, like $10 on Florida spread versus Utah. I won some money there. I'm pretty good at picking upsets. Not every time, but I don't know where my picks are at right now. But Vol for life. Penn State just scored. Did they score again? I'm looking at 21-16. By the way, guys, if I don't know how long y'all have been on here, I know we got people coming in and out, but we are recording a podcast. If you want to listen to the elevator notes version of this live, it is going to be on the Little Tangerine Show pre-game Kentucky episode. 21-16. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That is what I am looking at. So if I had to put a prediction out there, for today's game, I'm going to write this down so I can remember. Got a big ass dry erase board over here next to me that is off screen. I'm going to say Tennessee 58, Kentucky I'm going to say Tennessee 58, Kentucky 43. I don't remember what I said earlier. But I'm going to say Tennessee 58, Kentucky 43. That's going to be my guess, my unofficial guess. UK fan here, Tennessee, LOL, but is your score prediction? I'm going to say Tennessee 58, Kentucky 43. Tennessee's offense has got vastly more efficient. We have gotten better last year. I mean, first few games of the season, we didn't even know who our starting quarterback was. It was Heupel's first year. Tennessee has vastly more efficient. Kentucky, they play some solid defense. I don't know that it's going to be enough to slow down the balls. However, our defense is also not elite by any means, so I think Kentucky will put up some points. I don't know. It's going to be fun. The part of the reason why I'm picking that score is that's also going to help my bets because I did take some overs and some stuff. So send me an invite to talk, love. I don't know about that. 58. Yep, that's what I'm saying. If we put up 52 on Bama, I think we can put up 58 on Kentucky. Best defense they've seen all year? I don't think so. I think Bama's defense is better. Just saying. Kentucky's defense is definitely good. They play a lot of zone. We're not used to seeing zone. Ooh, it got a message on Facebook. Ohio State finally plays a ranked team and looks like garbage. They have to drop in the rankings no matter if they win or lose. What's up, Matthew Packett, buddy? I ain't talked to you in a minute. I think if I'm remembering correctly, I think you might be one of my former students, maybe. So if you see me looking over here, I'm talking to TikTok. If you see me looking over here, I'm talking to Facebook and everybody else. If you guys are looking at this on Facebook as well, if you look down at the bottom, it does say TikTok is not included in the stream. So, if you see me talking to somebody, that's who I'm talking to. I'm out, bro. Great luck today. Hey, man, I appreciate the conversation. If you hadn't already followed me, do it because I love having some SEC fans in here that can talk a little smack but keep it respectable. Play Rocket Top Tennessee. Ooh, that is not a bad idea, although I can't blare it because my daughter's asleep. Why? Because of Will Anderson? I'm out, bro. I already read that one. I mean, dude, listen. not talking shit about Kentucky, but the things that people say is nothing new that we haven't heard all year. Oh, you ain't going to put up points on Florida. You ain't beat them in years. I don't care if it's at home. That defensive line is going to absolutely pummel your offensive line. Well, we know how that happened. Oh, you ain't going to go down to LSU and beat them at home. They're too good. Well, we know what happened. You guys are playing Bama. They're elite. You're not going to put up points on Bama. They're going to squish yins. They got a Heisman. Your defense is soft. That's a high school defense. They're going to run all over yins. Well, they did score a lot of points. We just outscored them. We've heard it all year long, dude. Oh, you ain't going to beat this team. You ain't going to beat that team. Tennessee, I believe, is the real deal. I think we probably would have done better last year if Hooker was started. Last year was a little bit more gimmicky. We're a little bit more locked in. I mean, the reason why we're so cocky is because so far nobody slowed us down. I got a notification. You've been live for 90 minutes today. Consider taking a break. Not yet, TikTok. Don't you tell me how to live my life. Stop the podcast there. Again, podcast is called The Little Tangerine Show. If you like Tennessee Vols and or SEC football, check it out. If not, well, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. How about that? Bro, what's up, buddy? Love the intro. Joy Murphy. Ooh, looks like we got an unstable connection on, at least on the old phone. Oh, looks like the connection's back. Guys, I upgraded my internet. I don't know if I got like too many devices hooked up or whatever. I got my laptop unhooked. My phone's hooked up. I don't know. Might have to restart the modem. But I did have, I paid a little extra to upgrade it. Ooh, Ohio State scored, making it a game. 22-21. Ohio State is slightly over Penn State. Thank you, Matthew Packett, for the update on that one. Vols by 50. That's what I'm saying, dude. Ohio State is in trouble. Man, like I said, dude, I took Penn State on the spread today, so Penn State might make me a lot of money today. We'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm not talking shit about Ohio State, but dude, I mean, they've not played anybody. Like, this is the first real team that they faced. Penn State, they were ranked inside the top 10, lost against Michigan. Michigan's ranked 4th. I mean, that's what slid Michigan up a few weeks back. Penn State, not a bad team. I quoted it earlier. Since James Franklin has been there, there's only been one game, Penn State versus Ohio State, that's been decided by more than one touchdown. This is right on par with how they've always played them. The only difference is this game is at home. Penn State's, they got a rocking field. They feel like they can win it. Some more stats we're going to throw at y'all. Looking at team stats this year. Team stats. Points per game. Kentucky, 26.4. Tennessee, 50.1. Now, points allowed per game. 16.4 Kentucky, 23.1 Tennessee. I mean, we allow a lot of points. We allow a lot of yards. But when you look at it on paper, pretty close. Tennessee obviously has played more ranked opponents this year than anybody else. Looking at the total yards, Kentucky averages 373.7 yards a game. Tennessee is averaging 571.7 yards a game. Again, that is against ranked opponents. Yards passing, Kentucky, 260.3. Tennessee, 368.9. Again, a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Yards rush, Kentucky, 13.4. Tennessee, 202.9. So when we're looking at total yards, Tennessee's averaging a little bit more. Now, on the flip side of that, on the defensive side, yards allowed, Kentucky's only allowed 295 yards a game. Tennessee's allowing 420 yards a game. So passing yards allowed, Kentucky's only allowing 178. Tennessee's allowing 329. So again, Tennessee's defense, which we all know has struggled, nobody's going to say that they haven't. Kentucky's defense is pretty good. So again, this game, what makes it interesting is you have that whole, horse meets an immovable object. Is Tennessee going to be able to keep rolling against a pretty good Kentucky defense? Is the Kentucky defense going to be able to slow Tennessee down? That's the question. If Kentucky is not able to slow the Tennessee offense down, then I don't know that Kentucky's offense is going to be able to keep up. That's just what we're looking at. I mean, but that is the stats. Tonight's game is sold out, so looking forward to that. Will they do the nightmare checker? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go back to the comments. Let's go back to the. Okay, so officially right now, Ohio State 23, Penn State 21. Had some people, again, that was kind of second guess me on that this year. So as far as the podcast goes, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to wrap the podcast up. And we're going to keep rolling on live minutes. So again, got a pretty good Kentucky defense that is going up against a very good Tennessee offense. Will Kentucky's defense be able to slow Tennessee down? Is Tennessee going to keep it rolling like they have been all year against ranked opponents? Nobody knows. Tennessee feels pretty confident. Apparently ESPN feels pretty confident. Again, they've got Tennessee as the favorite to win 82.9% against 17.1%. Already got some possible upsets rolling this week. There's going to be a lot of parlays that's busted out this week, it looks like. But it's always fun when it comes to football. So again, this is Big Drewski. You're listening to the Little Tangerine Show. This is the Kentucky versus Tennessee pregame episode. If you hadn't already, click like, click subscribe, follow. Also, hit me up on my social media if you want to find all that. Hit up my link tree, linktr.ee/Big Ladrewski, baby. Till next time, out. Okay, cast is recorded. We will edit that down here in a little bit. We will have that up. So again, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, you guys are all over here. Separate from TikTok, you guys are over here. I know some of you guys hopped in later. If you want to hear the entire podcast or the nugget of information, you can check that out later on the Little Tangerine Show. People who couldn't graduate from high school become truck drivers. Actually, I don't know about that. There's actually quite a lot of very smart people with degrees that they got degrees and stuff, and the economy down, and they had nowhere to turn, and they were getting laid off, so they decided to drive a truck. I know that I was driving a truck over the road, and I came off the road in 2017, and I was making $1,500 a week. So, yeah. But there's actually quite a lot of smart people that drive trucks because it's just good money, dude. I mean, it's good money. So don't think that's accurate at all. Joey Cluck, what is up? I actually still drive a truck locally today, and I'm making $25 an hour. And I just started at my job. I'm actually about to get a pay raise here in 3 months. So I have pretty bomb-ass insurance. Maximum $2 out of pocket for me and my entire family. Top of the line Blue Cross Blue Shield. Making $25 an hour, bringing home $1,200 a week. And I'm only having to work like 45, 50 hours. Driving a truck ain't bad, baby. Sup, Cody? Thanks for popping back in here, man. Hey, bud, what do you think about the Ohio State and Penn State game? Not surprised at all. I actually took Penn State to cover the spread. Looks like Ohio State just played or scored again, so now it's 30-21. So at this point, this is normally if Ohio State starts rolling, they start rolling in the fourth quarter and pulling away. That's how they've played it all year long. Obviously, Penn State, that is the first good team that they've played. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll close some of these windows out. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. Yeah, you keep fronting out, saying what you gonna do to me. But I see nothing. Ohio State is dangerous. I mean, they're playing football. They, yeah, I mean, they've been playing that they've played, so we'll see. Can Penn State keep up? Will Ohio State run off with it? Nobody knows. I'd like to be watching that game right now, but until I get my TikTok stream key, this is the setup. Danny Merchant, what's up? I want to thank you guys so much. You guys have been sending gifts, sending likes, following, sharing, all that this week, man. At least on today's podcast. It's been an awesome podcast, live stream, I mean. They could beat Georgia. I have faith. Georgia's been struggling this year, so I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Georgia, like I said, they have been. Thank you for following or sharing that, Matthew Packett. Again, you can't see all these TikTok comments that I'm getting because you guys are separate. I don't have my TikTok stream key yet. Once I can bring TikTok in, it's going to be awesome. I'll have everything on one screen. I don't have to split everything up. It'll be awesome. But yeah, Georgia's been struggling. I don't think nobody's truly going to know how good or bad Tennessee and Georgia is until next week. Georgia's been struggling a little bit. They've gotten better as the seasons went along, so I don't know. We'll see. Jason Morgan 215, what's up? Jacob the Goat 200, what is up? Awesome username. I know I usually pull for the Buckeyes. Lisa, what does that say? Boy to Dams. Merle, what's up? Or Michigan. Ooh, you pull for rivals. You nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and take his headset off since I'm done.
Shamelessly plugging the podcast. If you guys want to listen to the podcast and listen to everything you missed out on, it is called The Little Tangerine Show. That episode will be up later. And I will be streaming again later on tonight, somewhere around 8:30. So, Matthew, I appreciate you being on here today, buddy. I don't usually, all my traction is on TikTok, so I appreciate you being on here. Everybody, it's funny, everybody hops on Facebook and Twitch and Twitter and all that, and they look and they're like, well, shit, I'm the only one in here. But it's funny because, like, I'm on TikTok, I'm anywhere between 10 to, the other night I had 200 people on there at once. That was pretty crazy. We covered some weird ground. Wondering again, 123. You guys got some interesting usernames today. I like it. I don't think it's going to let me. I don't know if it's going to let me pull YouTube TV up on this desktop. This desktop is a very nice Mac, but it is slightly outdated, so I don't know if it's going to let me. It also could slow down the Wi-Fi as well. Let's see if it'll let me. If it does, that'd be nice. Y'all let me know, too, if the internet starts lagging as well. If it does, I'll drop out of that. trying to load. Like I said, this desktop, it's a nice Mac, but it is a little bit older. Okay, yeah. No, it's not going to. But I can pull up the thumbnail and it'll let me. Normally I watch games on my phone. So, yeah, okay, we are watching Ohio State and also South Florida, Arkansas, and Auburn, Oklahoma, Iowa State. We got several games we're looking at right now. We got it rolling now, baby. Let's see what we got. What else we got? TCU in West Virginia. Can't tell what the other one is. Florida State and somebody maybe. Yeah, we got the games pulled up now. Oh, we are rolling. We are the picture of efficiency, by God. So what's everybody looking forward to? We got any games, any upsets that we think might happen maybe? Any upsets? I think, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've got some bets out there. We'll see what happens. I've got a couple scratchers with just $1 bets that I just kind of threw some crazy odds in there that I think might happen. And then I've got some other ones that I think might be legitimate upsets. What up, big dog? Catfish Billy, welcome back, buddy. I appreciate you. We already recorded the podcast, so you don't have to worry about my attention being split today. We're talking some SEC football, some possible upsets, how the Vols are going to do against Kentucky, how's Kentucky going to do against the Vols, all kinds of stuff. We even got Ohio State, or not Ohio State, we even got Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter getting in on the action for once. Big upset in Knoxville. Cat fans going to be crying. Well, Tennessee's actually favored heavily, so technically it wouldn't be an upset, but if we blow them out, I think you could call that an upset. Let's see. So Auburn is playing Arkansas competitively. It's 38-20, it looks like. 4 minutes left. I don't know that Auburn's going to be able to pull that one out. Auburn's not been doing very good this year. Looks like Penn State, as we're watching this, is about to be kicking a field goal. I was telling them it won't let me pull the games up. Ooh, did he get it? He did. It won't let me pull the games up on my old-ass desktop, but I can sit here and look at the thumbnails. So it actually kind of works out better because I'm watching like 6 games at once. TCU in West Virginia. West Virginia's got the ball. Ooh, did they just score? Or did he drop it? Ooh. Oh, he scored a touchdown, but dude, West Virginia's wide receiver just got popped, man. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's faking. So West Virginia just scored, bringing it 34-30. Ooh, that one's a tight game as well. Penn State is choking. Not here. Tell them it. I meant it as they go. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. I think like I said, I think we might run the score up. We'll see. I don't know if I'd say Penn State is choking because Ohio State is technically favored to win, but I don't know. They just got a field goal, so that brings it to 30-24. So I don't know if they get the ball back. There's like just under 6 minutes left. I don't know. We'll see. You can watch almost every game on YouTube, bro, even college football. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, YouTube TV. That's normally what I watch it on. It's just when I try to watch YouTube TV on my desktop, it's a nice Mac, but it's just a little bit older. So the plugins don't work. So I'm looking at the YouTube TV home screen right now. I don't know how well you guys can see this. I mean, you see all my windows I got or whatever, but I guess you guys can see that. But I'm looking at the thumbnails right now, which actually works out pretty good because I can watch like 6 games at once. I wish I had like 6 TVs though. Go Big Orange, Monty Bananas. That's what I'm saying. Monty Bananas, your username, bro, is just Monty Bananas 69. You nasty. Love it. They had him on the ropes though. I mean, dude, Penn State's still in there. Yo, did you see the Rock? Ooh, I have not. You talking about the Tennessee Rock? What's it say? Talking about just regular YouTube. I've not ever tried to watch live TV on regular YouTube. I mean, I have YouTube TV where I can watch just about pretty much every game I want to watch. They painted it blue. Oh, that's not going to end well. I all of a sudden just got very confident in my bet against Tennessee. If the Kentucky fans painted the Rock blue, Tennessee is going to absolutely just stomp a mud puddle in Kentucky today. Oh, they did paint it blue. Wait, was that for Pat Summit, though? Oh, wait, no, that says Kentucky Heroes paint the Rock at Tennessee blue. Oh, no. That is not going to go well for them. Oh, shit, that's not going to be good. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, dude. Cats by 90, Big Blue Nation. That is not going to go well for Kentucky. That is all I got to say. I've been trying to keep it respectful, but see, the thing is, like, we got nothing to lose, but, like, when you do stuff like that, I don't think it's going to go very well. They painted it blue. I can message you pics. Yeah, I mean, I just looked at it, but dude, that's that's not, like I said, that's not going to go over well. I don't think. Let's see it. I can't really show it to you on here. Oh well, hold on. I can pull you guys around. Hold on. I can spin my camera around. Paints the Rock blue. Yeah, it's like I said. I personally don't think that was a very smart move. Just saying. Sorry about the F-bomb. I'm hot. Don't bother me. All right, here we go. I don't know if y'all can see this, but hold on. Let me get to where I can see this. So they painted it here. Oh, hell. It's trying to load. Let me come back over here. Well, you should kind of be able to see that, but they painted it to where it says Cats by 90. And then it also says BBN hashtag Big Blue Rock. So, yeah, not like I said. I don't think that's very smart. You're just asking for trouble. We're already favored heavily. I don't know. I don't know about that one. 33, Danny Boy 33. What is up? Let's see. So Ohio State has the ball with a little bit of time left. I don't know, dude. If Ohio State doesn't score again and they just barely scrape by Penn State, I don't know. If we blow out Kentucky, we may end up sliding up. Sorry, guys. Looks like the internet's bogging down a little bit. I'm not quite sure why. Might have to reset the modem. I'll be hopping off here in a little bit, anyways. I'll reset the modem because I literally upgraded my internet. It shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. Am I going to have the game live tonight? Maybe the second half. I'm watching the game with family tonight. And then we're probably going to leave at halftime to try to get my daughter back home in time. But I might stream the second half. We'll see. I do plan on getting on again around 8:30 to 9-ish, and then I'll probably keep it rolling all night long, baby, like Lionel Richie. So, yeah, I'd say the second half probably still be going on by then. Tennessee Vols Insider, thank you for the follow. If you got any inside news, you just let me know. I will get it out to the masses. Although you might have a bigger following than I do. I don't know. Let's see. Did Ohio State do something? Oh, wait, no. I think they're just showing clips from the game. What y'all think, man? Western Virginia. West Virginia keeping it close on TCU. That was one of my upset reports today. I actually got some money in on West Virginia on the spread, so that should help me out. Let's see here. Let me pull up a FanDuel. TikTok, I cannot wait until I get my TikTok stream key and I can include you with everybody else, because the overlays and shit that everybody else sees is so much cooler than what you guys get to see. But everybody else, they don't hit the chats as good as you guys do. So if I can bring my chats from TikTok in with everybody else and it look pretty, we're going to be doing so good. I cannot wait. I'm already qualified for it. I don't know if it's from where I got so many followers so quick that it just thinks I'm doing something weird. But Don and Randall, thank you for the share. I appreciate that. You can't see it. TikTok is popping off on the comments over here, but I don't have them included. That's why I've got that little disclaimer at the bottom. But I'm not talking to myself. I know anybody can paint it, but not cool. Where can we find the podcast? Right now, so the pregame podcast is not up yet. I'm going to edit that once I hop off live. Going to do some quick edits. That'll be up for sure before the game. That will be up in a little bit, but the podcast is on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Anchor. It's called The Little Tangerine Show. Bro, I just love talking balls. Me too. It gets me going. I love it. It keeps me rolling. Let's see here. Pulling up some of my bets. Ooh, Ohio State scored again. So if Penn State's going to pull it out, they're going to really have to do some pulling here. For me right now, my bet is still safe. I took Penn State on the spread plus 15.5. So honestly, if Penn State just keeps it to within that, I can probably cash out some bets and still make some money. Ohio State didn't do what they were supposed to. Just looking at some stuff here. Frankenstein fish sticks. You guys are killing me with the usernames, dude. I swear. Frizz Freight. Are you a truck driver, maybe? You guys are killing me, man, with the usernames. Ooh, Ohio State just shifted on me. Need to pull this back up. Let's go, Vols! I love that orange and white. Hell yes. Hit my feed with that. Makes it look so pretty. I love it. Melissa, thank you. Freaking love it. I'm just checking in on some games right now. So that touchdown puts Ohio State up 37-24. West Virginia keeping it close on TCU. My dad was from Elizabethton. He would have loved the Alabama game. Elizabethton, I believe, that's where Jason Witten's from, right? I've been to Elizabethton several times. I wish that he could have seen that. I know a lot of VFLs that would have absolutely loved to watch that game if they were still around, and it's unfortunate. Looks like Florida and Georgia's about to be gearing up, guys. I don't know. Florida's on my upset alert. I also had Penn State on my upset alert. I also had West Virginia on the upset alert. Michigan State, I believe. Michigan State and Texas A&M are my other two that's on the upset alert. He's in the Tri-Cities. My dad passed away September 19th, 2021. Yeah, that's still new too. And yeah, I mean, like one more year, man. One more year. That would have been, yeah. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, you should check out Talking Vols. It's for fans by fans. I've heard of it. I don't typically listen to other podcasts just because I barely have time to do all the stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, looks like Ohio State just did something there. I think they did a scoop and score or something. All of a sudden, it's 41-27. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, they must have got another touchdown. So 43-24. Penn State's going to have to do something quick. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. They must have. I might have got my games mixed up. I'm looking at Arkansas and Auburn, but yeah, something happened there. Now it's 44-24. See, this is what happens. Ohio State, they struggle, and then in the fourth quarter, they tend to just run off with it. So what's going to happen is people's going to look at that score and say, oh, Ohio State, they blew out Penn State, but really, up until the last 5 minutes, Penn State pretty much was giving it to them. I heard him screaming from heaven. I'm sure. Yeah, I've not been that emotional in my entire life, I don't think, or at least in a very long time when we beat Bama. Man, what a game. Penn State had this win and blew it. That's what it looks like. I've got Penn State to cover the spread at 14.5. So they kind of just screwed that up, maybe. But if they can put some points up, then I might still hit that. I'm a huge Vols fan because of my dad. Oh, yeah. I love that orange and white. Love it. It's not really a podcast. He makes videos on recruits and news, but they 10 minutes. Facebook is just a group. Yeah, I've seen that Talking Vols page or whatever in passing. I don't know where. I wasn't real sure what it was, but I have seen it. I just, like I said, man, I've got so much stuff that I do. I just don't have time to really watch or listen to the other podcast. I'll watch SEC Now and a bunch of stuff like that, but I might check it out. I was so excited we play Kentucky today. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. We'll see. Kentucky feels very confident that their defense is going to just absolutely stop us in our tracks. We feel like our offense is untouchable, which, up to this point is, seems like it. Go Vols! Go Big Orange! That's what I'm saying. Let's keep that energy up. Y'all plan on watching the whole game, or is everybody going to be asleep? I'm gonna be drinking some of them orange dreamsicle monsters to be staying awake, but I'm gonna be up. I'll probably be streaming during the second half. Big Mullet Stinker. That is an interesting username. Very, very interesting. I just need Ohio State to score another touchdown. Or not Ohio State. I just need Penn State to score another touchdown. And then I'll be covering my spread. Fats Pepper 1. I love y'all's usernames, man. Looks like an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 for Penn State. Hell yes. Love that orange and white. Just makes it so much prettier. Love it. Vols Girl 77, what's up? We got some pumped up Vols fans on here. We had some Kentucky fans on here earlier. Had some Ohio State fans on here, some Georgia fans. I don't think we had any Florida fans yet. Penn State dropping back. Oh, he dumped it off. Oh, he's running. Oh, don't fumble. Okay, so Penn State just moved the ball down to like the 27-yard line. Minute 47 left. I don't know if they got any timeouts or anything, but they're down by 20. If they can get a touchdown, though, that's going to help me out. Hey, oh, I love it. We got Vols fans bonding in here. That is awesome. Do y'all know each other? If not, welcome to my page. So guys, my TikTok is new. My Facebook, so I used to do country music before my daughter was born. And so my Facebook and all that stuff is primarily, most of the followers I have is from when I did music. So my Facebook has like 24,000 likes or follows. However, I've not really used it much in a while. And so I'm just now starting to use it again. So a lot of those people are slowly coming back. TikTok, I'm like brand new with. I've not used it very much at all. I think like a month ago, I barely had 1,000 followers and, whatever. Now we're up to like 3,700 or something. And I just got approved to do lives the other day. So, yeah. But every time I go live, I get new followers. I get talking to all these people. It's awesome. Thanking God. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I don't know if you've seen me answer your question earlier, but I will be streaming most likely in the second half. Ooh, Penn State dumps it off. Oh, he almost scored. Still 44-24 Penn State. Probably not going to win. They're going to have to score here, do an onside kick. I don't know if they got any timeouts left. Let's click in on it and see. I don't think it shows their timeouts, though. Nope. Welcome. Okay. Yep. Normally, every Saturday night after the game, I stream about 8:30 to 9-ish. It really just depends on when my daughter falls asleep. But obviously, this is a little different because, Oh, wait, did Penn State just score? Ooh, Penn State just scored. They're going to have to do an onside kick, but we'll see what happens. This game's a little bit different. I'm going over to family's house, so we're going to watch the game together. I'm going to be driving home during the Tennessee Boyd 007. What's up? Welcome back. I'm going to be driving home during halftime, so by the time I drive home, I'm not going to be able to do my live stream during halftime like I normally do. And then once we put her to bed, I'll probably just prop the phone up and stream during the second half. Cleveland, Tennessee, I love it. I've spent a little bit of time in Cleveland over the years. A lot of good things going on there. I knew a couple of my buddies was actually from Cleveland as well. Most of the time, though, I was on my way to Nashville, though, if I'm being honest. Hey, from West Tennessee, we're at West Tennessee. I have traveled a lot. There's a good chance I've been through wherever you're at. I love it, man. We got people from all over, Vols fans from all over. It's awesome, freaking awesome. SEC fans, we got some Ohio State fans in here today. It has been awesome. Atwood, ooh, I don't know if I've ever been through Atwood. What's it close to? Like the shirt. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going dark mode. I got my black shirt on with the Rocky top. Got my black. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's got a power T right here. It's a black on black. Rocking out with the dark mode best I can. Appreciate that though. Oh yeah, game day. Gotta rock the orange. Let's see. Trying to figure out who got the ball on the Penn State Ohio State game. Got like 6 games pulled up at once. McKenzie, I don't know where that's at either. You're way out there if I don't recognize it though. I mean, like, I know where some small towns are out that way. Milan, had a real good friend from college. Went out through Milan a couple times. Um, I've spent some time out there, but Atwood and McKenzie, I just don't ring the bell. Terry Perks in Stalo. What's up? What's everybody think? We got score predictions. What's going to happen today, guys? Is everybody pumped? I'm excited. I can't wait. I think the Vols are going to roll. Kentucky thinks they're going to shut us down, but I think we're going to roll. 5 miles from Milan. There you go. That you are. Yeah, you're in. You're out there. There's not much where you're at. If Milan is the biggest town that I know of around there, you're definitely out there. You like it though? A little flatter out there where you're at. My back porch out here is, I'm surrounded by hills. I'm out there too though. I'm East Tennessee though. I'm at night. It's just crickets and the squirrels. Tennessee 52-27. My official bet, or not my official bet, but my guess. This might fluctuate throughout the day, but I've got Tennessee 58, Kentucky 43. Now, I don't know that Kentucky is going to score that many points, but that's going to help me out with some bets, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. My guess is 58-43. I think it's going to be close, and then somewhere around the fourth quarter, I think Tennessee is going to run off with it. So, nice and peaceful. Hell yeah, that's what you want. We got several things going on here. TCU beat West Virginia by 10, so that blows that parlay. I had them at plus 7.5. Let's see what else I got though. I don't know if that busted out all mine or not. I don't think it did, but I could be wrong. It busted out my scratcher. We'll see. Am up on 75. I don't know if that's north or south. You put, UTH. I'm going to say south. 75 south. Oh, wait, no, it probably is north in East Tennessee at exit Rocky Top, Tennessee. You're in Lake City. Don't call it Rocky Top. It's Lake City. I know the truth. I know the truth. Don't you try to call Lake City Rocky Top. I'm local enough to know the truth. Have a good day, my friend. Thank you. Follow so you can hop on here next time. What up, Drew? Nothing much, buddy. What is up? I always love when y'all come in hot and heavy with them greetings. Yep, see, I know you had to say Rocky Top, but I'm local, or regional. I know. It's Lake City. So Boston College didn't hit that one. trying to see my other active bets. I know I've got some bets in. Okay, yeah, we're still good. I got Penn State plus 15.5, Florida plus 22.5, Tennessee to cover the spread. So I should. Oh yeah, we should be good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I call it Lake City, and they are paid to change the name. I don't care. We all know it's still Lake City. I'm not going to get on board with that. It's Lake City. I know. You were one of my instructors at the Tennessee Truck Ground School. Okay, cool. I don't recognize you though from your username though, so you might have to help me out there. If I don't remember you, you probably did really good though. Normally the ones I remember were either, if I remember you, you were either really cool or you made my life hell. That's right. Yeah, because they were gonna put in that daggum water park or whatever up in Rocky Top, and they just never did it. But they changed the name anyways. But you know the real ones though when they call it Lake City. Ohio State, the final was 44-31. So I believe that parlay is hitting so far, if I'm not mistaken. Math wasn't always my strong suit, but let's see here. Yep, that parlay hit. I might cash that one out. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I went to Tennessee Truck Driving School. Okay, cool. Was I one of your instructors? It's been a while since I've been there. Well, you showed me your music and I show it to others. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I'm semi-retired though, man. Once my daughter was born, I kind of had to slow down on a lot of that stuff, but it is what it is. When the kids come along, you just gotta, step up and be an adult. But NOP, oh, okay. I was there from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I was there for 4 years. Turn this truck around. Yep, that's a banger. I actually submitted that one for radio play, and they wouldn't because they thought I said something naughty. They thought I said, so the lyric is, when I saw you, girl, I had to mash the brakes. But they thought I said, when I saw you, girl, I had to masturbate. They wouldn't play it because they thought I was saying something dirty. But yeah, I kind of had to retire more or less from the music stuff. And then I took my platform that I had, started making funny videos and talking about the Vols, and then bada boom, bada bing. The rest is kind of history. Still got a lot of followers on Facebook. I'm growing TikTok very fast, very, very fast. And it's been nice. It's been fun, but just trying to use that base that I kind of had and do other stuff with it. I love trucking, and I got 2 boys. I know how you feel. Yep. Once the kids come along, the dreams kind of, they don't die, but you just kind of put the kids' needs above the dreams. So, guys, I've been saying it all week. Everybody's been talking shit. Florida is on my upset watch today. They don't have anything to lose. It's a neutral site game. They've been playing a lot better than they started off. It helps us out if Florida wins. Georgia's looking ahead to Florida. Dude, I've been saying it over and over and over again. I totally think that they might be winning today. That's right. Yep. Oop, got a message. Let's see what I missed. Oh, okay. So my daughter is awake. Not that I don't love you guys, but I love her a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. But before I go, If you hadn't already, click follow. I'm going to be live streaming later on tonight, sometime around 8:30 or 9. The plan is I'm going to go over to some family's house. We're going to watch the football game, and then about halftime, me and my wife and my daughter is going to come home. And then once we put my daughter to bed, I'm going to be streaming. Last week I streamed till about 3 in the morning. And so if the game's still rolling, I'll stream while it's on, but I'll just try to stream around the same time. Later, appreciate it. We will see y'all later. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. I didn't forget about y'all. We'll see y'all later as well. Let's go, Big Orange. Hit me up in the messages and stuff. Comment on my stuff. I'll be replying as much as I can today. I mean, we're up in the thousands and thousands and thousands of comments now, so it's kind of hard. But I try to respond as much as I can. So I love you guys, all of you. Appreciate it. Namaste. Let's go, Big Orange. Peace. Appreciate you guys for being on here. Some of you guys may be watching this later as well. Check out the podcast.